Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Unplugged TV. Sunny, hot Australia. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. Other people looking up Twitter and Instagram in the morning. I'm obsessed with my other apps. I am obsessed with the SOH and the PHEV Watchdog app. I need to. It's like a drug. This is a drug. I get up in the morning, put my phone on the car and read the state of charge and the state of health and the voltage. And only if the voltage is not above 4.1 volts, I'm satisfied, I'm relieved, I'm pleasured. I know my therapist has told me 100 times, Andy, have breakfast first, go to the toilet, brush your teeth, wash your face, have a chat with the family, pet the dogs, look after the horses, but I can't. This car is my addiction. I can't do anything else. It needs to be done in the morning. It is like a drug. I need to set this shot in the morning. And now, slowly, we've got 37 ampere hours charged. And only 1 hour left. The whole shake, it slowly goes away and I'm feeling better. It is such a relief. And look at this beautiful weather again. Now I can enjoy the day. Thanks, Daniel, for the medicine. Good morning again and welcome back. Such a great day. I had good news this morning, actually last night already. The state of health is dropping. Yes!
The state of health is dropping.
Well, I guess you're wondering why I'm so happy that the state of health has dropped. Okay, let me explain this to you. So the health has not dropped in my car, but in the first car we had here in Australia, which got the new battery and the triple procedure carried out. So this was done mid of January. Now we've got beginning of April and it has dropped the first time. This was after 2,800 kilometers and 2.5 months. So what that means, why I'm so happy about this, is it shows the BMU works now correctly. And this is the degradation we probably should see in the PHEV. Depends on how much you charge and everything. But this now determines the true state of health and the true degradation of the battery, and shows it in the dog as well. Because I was a little bit concerned that maybe Mitsubishi has done something to the BMU. You know, they could have locked the 40 ampere hours in the BMU somehow, I don't know how, and it would never change, just to silence all the complainers, all the people which have battery problems, and make the PHEV Watchdog totally useless. But luckily this is not the case. So in this case we cannot blame Mitsubishi. This is how the dog works now. So every 2.5 months every 2,500, 3,000 kilometers we will see a drop 0.1 ampere hours. And as I explained yesterday in my video, I talked to the Mitsubishi representative, and he also confirmed that it's not a secret. We all knew this already. With lithium ion, they are dropping at the beginning a little bit, and then they're flattening out. There's not much capacity loss and loss of health over almost the lifetime of the battery. It happens only, the steep curve is only at the beginning, and probably this is what we now see. And yeah, it looks like the triple procedure is working, at least for cars with replaced battery. So don't book in with your dealership right now. Just wait until we got this all confirmed, because this is the first car, and we need some more information, some more data, some more experience with all this degradation happening now after the triple procedure. But it's good. It seems to be working now. So peeps, welcome back in the car, and my addiction to start the PHEV Watchdog and see plus 0.1 ampere hours while parking. Oh, I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved. Okay, now here comes the challenge now. I've got two other appointments. One is just around the corner here, no problem. But the other one is in Lockrow, so that's a bit 612. I would say around 15 kilometers to the customer and back from my home. So there's an additional 15 kilometers I need to squeeze out of the battery, and we are at 78% state of charge at the moment. I haven't charged at the club here. I could have, but I wanted to see if I can make it. Okay, then this crazy sky behind us, thunderstorms and the sun. So the good thing is at this point of time there's nobody behind us, and I can drive as slow as I want. I'm doing a 70 kilometers here on a 100 kilometer zone, not using much energy. We are still on 61% state of charge. So I just let the car coast here around the corner. Very gently accelerate again. Okay, let's see if we can make it. Yeah, the gasometer 21 kilometers here and 18 kilometers on the dog. So it will be very tight as always. As always. A little bit bigger battery would be nice. You know, like 75, 80 kilometers. Make it 100. 100 kilometers would be fine. I probably don't need the ice anymore. Yeah, so we are in Lockrow now, close to the customer's house, and I still got 49% state of charge, so I'm very confident I can make it easily. This is probably another 10 kilometers I need to drive, and I've got 15 kilometers on the GOM, so that should be totally fine. Battery gauge shows that. That's always good for at least 10 kilometers. And potentially more. The battery stacks up. It's unbelievable. I would never have thought that the BMU triple procedure reset smoothing DB cam makes such a difference on battery range or on battery capacity and EV range. Amazing. I'm on my way back home. We've got 14 kilometers here on the gasometer, and we've got 12 on the dog. So yeah, the gasometer in the car comes down quite substantially still, and then meets the dog at about 10 kilometers of range. So then they are pretty synchronized, pretty much the same, and that's fine. That's what a gasometer is supposed to do, right? And we have seen this on the in the diesel Outlander as well. The gasometer was just, I mean, I drove only a couple of kilometers and I lost 20 kilometers on the gasometer in the diesel. So it's the same on the petrol gauge. So that's why it's called gasometer. And interestingly, this is apparently different to a Tesla, because a Tesla uses a fixed kilowatt hour per 100 kilometer rate to calculate the remaining EV range. So it's not dependent on your driving style or an elevation or something. It just uses a fixed rate. This seems to be fairly accurate, actually. So, and now we have to go over these mountains, these little hills here, before I get home. And usually I kill my battery here and then the engine kicks in at the end anyway. But it had just jumped down to 2 bars and we still got 8 kilometers left. Insane 8 kilometers, that is huge. The capacity is insane here. It makes such a difference. It's unbelievable. I'd never thought this, really. There we go. And back home. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Get some light here. Alright, back home. Have a look. 36.5% still, 14 ampere hours left, so I could drive it down to about 12 now. 12, that's the 30%. 6 kilometers left on the gasometer, 5 kilometers on the dog, and I'll just... So, from today, it was 45 kilometers, and we still got 6 kilometers left. And the average speed was 54.3 kilometers, so I wasn't even slow, because we had, of course, the highway driving included in the trip. See, I've got a sportive driving style. Daniel, come on, please. This driving style calculation is what? Sportive in a PHEV? Come on. 100%. 0 liters. What else do you want from a PHEV? So I can make the 50 kilometers now, yeah, including highway driving, and this is 55 kilometers per hour on average. So this is not a slow... Of course you've asked, I will do the comprehensive range test on Friday. So Friday morning I will do the 60 kilometers constant speed range test. New battery, 40 ampere hours, full capacity, fully charged, and we do the range test. We could make 54 kilometers before with the uncalibrated BMU, but now we've got the full capacity of 40 ampere hours. So I'm very keen to see. The goal is to get 60 kilometers. I want to do 60 kilometers on 60 kilometers per hour constant driving on relatively flat roads here. This will happen on Friday. Probably I don't do a video tomorrow because it will be pretty much the same as today, unless something... It's good. I'm still very happy with the car now. So very nice, very good. Thank you guys for watching and thanks for your support. Thanks for all your comments and messages and emails. It is unbelievable. Okay guys, until the next video, you stay charged. This is Andy from Unplugged TV Australia signing off. And we will see us in the next video coming soon. Okay, thanks again guys. See you later. Bye bye.